Rubs.
Yeah, she loves her belly rubs.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, and he likes scratches.
She likes scratches too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's such a sweet doggy, huh?
Yeah, and she's staying still.
Hi, Libby. Hi, sweetie. Wow, you are so messy. Eating your Nana. Hi, Libby. Wow, you just crammed that in there, didn't you? Wow. So this is Libby. Libby is about 3 years old and a lab mix, about 60 pounds, we think. Of course, we don't really know because it's rescue, but that's our best guess. We're here to tell you a little bit about Libby and why you should adopt her.
What do you love most about Libby?
I love how sweet and loving she is. She's very devoted, very loyal, just wants to be your best friend. She's such a good dog.
What are Libby's favorite things?
Food and going outside. She likes to sunbathe and she likes to kind of check out and hang out in the backyard. She also loves stuffed toys and she has some plastic toys that she likes to play with sometimes. She loves to go on car rides. What else do you like, Libby? Mostly she just likes being a part of the family and just hanging out.
What is her energy level like?
Libby's energy level is definitely lower. She's not hyper. She doesn't go do zoomies out in the backyard, really. She just likes to hang out and chill. She's definitely lower energy. She could do some low-key walks and maybe, some easy hikes and things like that. But she doesn't need to do a bunch of running or playing around. Mostly she just wants to cuddle up and chill and just be around her people. So she's just very, very calm and low energy.
How is she around kids?
She's great around kids. Cal, you're supposed to be over here. Cal, come see Libby. She does really well around kids. She's very gentle. Come here, buddy. Come say hi to Libby. No, not me. You're here to say hi to Libby. Can you say hi to Libby?
Hi, Libby.
Yeah. She just hangs out with the kids. She's very tolerant, very patient. She sniffs them. She knows that they're kids, and she's gentle around them.
Has she ever lived with a cat?
Yes, Libby has lived with an older cat, a senior cat, in her previous foster home. The cat really left her alone and really didn't interact with her a lot, so she did great with that, and she could probably live with a cat again as long as they're, more avoidant and, not
Hi,
bothering
Dad.
her in her face.
How does she do with other dogs?
Libby loves other dogs. She does great with dogs that just aren't too playful and in her face. She could either live alone with no other dogs, she would be totally fine, or she could live in a home with another more older, calm, not overly playful dog.
How does her vision impact her?
Well, she can't navigate stairs. She can go up and down a few steps in and out of the house, but she can't do a flight of stairs. So if you have a 2-story home like we do, then she just has to stay on the main floor. She can sleep in her crate downstairs. It's no biggie. That's what she does here, and she's used to it. But she can't be going up and down a whole flight of stairs. And so like a split level home wouldn't work where you have to go up a flight of stairs to get to the main part of the house. And you have to help guide her a little bit. We think that she thinks that things are further away than they are, so sometimes she misjudges where things are and she'll run into them. So it just takes a little bit of guiding here and there in new situations, but in the house, she'll learn where everything is really quickly. Like within a day or two, she learns the layout of the house. And so as long as you're not moving things around, she'll know where she's supposed to go. She just occasionally needs guiding around like doors and things like that.
Can she live in a 2-story house?
Yes, as I just explained, she totally can live in a 2-story house. She just needs to be on the main floor of the house.
How does she do on a leash?
We are working on that leash training. She does pull quite a bit. Mostly she just wants to smell things. So she's just trying to stop and smell all the smells along the walk. So as long as you're willing to go slow and stop and sniff things with her and stuff, then she isn't too bad on the leash. But it is something we are actively working on, getting her to walk a little smoother on a leash.
How does she like car rides?
Oh, she loves car rides. She is always excited to get into the car. You'll have to help load her in as she kind of misjudges where she's jumping when she tries to jump into the car. But boy, does she love car rides. And she would love to go run errands and, go on adventures and things in the car.
Where could you take her?
Well, you can take her to the pet store to look for some new cool toys. You could take her to lunch somewhere at a brewery or a coffee shop. She would do really well. She just won't do well at really busy, chaotic, loud places. Dog parks wouldn't be a good fit for her. Parades, in the middle of like downtown somewhere where there's lots of cars and people and noises would not be a good situation for her. Just low-key places where she can kind of go and relax.
Is she crate trained?
Yes, she is crate trained. She sleeps in her crate. She spends time in her crate. We recommend that she continues to have a crate schedule when she's in her new home. She will bark a little bit sometimes when people come over and she wants to get out and greet them and she's stuck in her crate. She'll bark for that. She'll bark when it's time for food and she's hungry. But and when she needs to go potty, that's the other time that she barks. But those are the only times that she barks.
Is she potty trained?
Yes, she is mostly potty trained. She has an occasional accident if we don't read her cues, or don't take her out often enough. So it's not 100%. There are still accidents occasionally, but for the majority of all of her pottying, she does it outside.
Does she jump up?
No, she does not jump up on people. She's actually really good about that. She will just wait patiently by your side and hope that you'll give her affection.
Is she destructive?
No, she is not destructive at all, actually. She has not destroyed a single toy or a bed or chewed on a blanket or any of that.
Does she get up on a furniture?
No, she does not get up on the furniture. She, I don't think, has ever been on a couch or a bed in her entire life. We worry about her being able to get up and down and judging the distance correctly to do so on her own. So she doesn't ever get on any of the furniture. So,
how are her house manners?
She has pretty good house manners, actually. Like I said, she doesn't really jump up on things. She doesn't climb on things. She won't go up the stairs. The only thing is occasionally she will counter surf. It's like once a week maybe here. We also don't leave food on the counter, but she most of the time won't take food from the kids if they're walking around with food. It just depends. If it's something that she's had before, she recognizes the smell like cheese, she will want that and try to take it. But for other foods that she doesn't recognize or know what they are, then she won't try to take those.
What does feeding look like?
Feeding for her is a work in progress right now. She gets very, very excited for food. Just so nervous. You can tell that she's definitely had a lot of food insecurity in her life. And it created this anxiety around food for her. So we feed her in a crate at the moment. And we use a little funnel system that pours the food into the crate, into her dog bowl, so she can eat it in her dog bowl in her crate. But we're teaching her to sit calmly when it's time to eat. And she's doing really good, picking up on that very fast. And we hope to progress soon to other ways, being able to actually put a dog bowl in her crate for her to eat and be able to leave it and things like that. So it is something we're working on, but at the moment she's learning how to sit nicely for her food.
Can she take treats?
We do not suggest giving her treats. She does not know how to take them gently. Again, she can't judge where the food is, so she just kind of goes at it with her whole mouth, and you will definitely end up with your hand in her mouth. So we generally don't suggest giving her treats. We are currently giving her treats when she goes potty outside to continue to reinforce her potty training, but that's the only time she gets treats here. Libby likes to play tug of war with the rope toy a little bit, and she will play, she likes to wrestle, toss around stuffed toys, and sometimes she'll grab her dog bed and tussle it around and stuff and just kind of shake it around. She can get mouthy when she plays, but we are actively teaching her that being mouthy during playtime is not acceptable. She's learning that very quickly, how to be more gentle with her playtime. But yeah, she likes some toys. She cannot play catch. She doesn't know where the ball is. She doesn't see it. So she's not going to be a catch kind of dog, but she can definitely, play some tug of war and wrestle around with some toys.
What would her ideal adopter be like?
Her ideal home is going to be one that is pretty calm, not very chaotic. It doesn't have to be completely quiet. You can have kids. That's fine. The calmer, the better for her, just because it's a little more secure and safe and routine. She will definitely need routine and structure, crating. She needs to continue with her leash training and her commands. She knows sit really well, but she's still working on the other commands like down and stay and things like that. So she really needs a home that is going to be willing to really commit to her and help her to be the best dog that she can be, because she is so loving and so sweet, as you can see. She just wants to lay here and get loves all day long. This is all she wants. So she just needs to find a home, that's going to commit to her and help her be the best that she can be and give her all the love that she deserves, because this poor girl has been waiting far too long for that loving home.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, again, she's been through a lot. She's been in our system a very long time. She just deserves the best. She's such a good dog. She's really, really great. Her few challenges are really easy to work through and accommodate. We're happy to, provide the training that we're doing with her to continue that in her new home. Yeah, we just want her to have a great home and have a great life.
Yeah, I meant face. Hi, cutie. Hi, Libby Lou.
Okay, there you go.
Whoa, there you go. Oh, oh, you missed it. It's under you. There you go.